in 1 John chapter number 5, verse number 14 and verse number 15. 14, he says that this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask for anything in line with his will, John tells us that he hears us. So we established yesterday that regardless of how many days you pray, if that prayer is outside the will of God, even if you fast for 40 days or 80 days or you die fasting, God will not hear. Because one of the things that we must understand with Jehovah is that he is a God of all justice. So if he has said that things must be done this way, Jesus told us in Matthew chapter number 24 that every other thing will pass away. From verse number 35, he will tell us that every other thing will pass away, but Jesus says, but my word will never pass away. So understand, child of God, if God has said this is the way you should pray prayer, now that word will by no means pass away. It will be like that. So even if I'm going through problems, and the way I'm praying my prayers is outside of the will of God, my problems will not move God. Because if God were to be moved by problems, then he is an emotional God. One of the things that we have done, those of us who are parents, is that there is a time you respond to your child when they cry. That immediately the child starts crying, you run. It's like you almost look for an ambulance and you place it inside the sitting room. So when the child cries from the bedroom, you run. But a time comes when the child cries, you slap the child. What do you think? If Alfie goes back home and starts crying to his mother, my friend, what you will get is not tea. The first thing that will happen is they will look for a herbalist. Because something is not right with this man. Because at his stature and at his measure, he is not expected now to cry. He is expected to do an Isaiah 1, verse number 18. Come, let us reason together.